Vincent. Vincent. Sir. What's up, my YouTube people? My name is Leslie, and I go by Strange Little Lass on YouTube. This is a video on my last competition. I didn't really train for this competition. Right before I had signed up, I really wasn't training as hard as I should have been. Before we delve into that, I'm going to give a teeny tiny little backstory. All right, so about 2-3 years ago, I joined a jiu-jitsu gym in hopes of fulfilling a lifelong dream of learning how to fight. I sometimes question whether my age is something that's going to hold me back, but then I get armbarred back to back by some 50-year-old guy at my home gym, and I'm like, okay, I think I can do this. And then there's the people who compete. That's a whole other battle I'm determined to experience and overcome. And with competition comes a whole other line of emotions and questions, like, will I lose? Will my coaches be disappointed in me? Will my game plan work? Should I even be here? Am I as good as all these other people? All right, so let's get into match number 1. All right, so the match begins. I thought this was the perfect time to practice fake outs without even actually following through with anything after the fake out, just doing them. So she pulls guard after my spazzy fake out, and I had a lot of false confidence with my passing lately and discovered that I'm still trash. I'm still failing. I did not pass go. I will not collect $100. She has control of my right wrist. Right wrist. Yes. No. Yes. Right wrist. She has control of my right wrist, which is keeping me from controlling her left leg. I think I should have pulled away and broken her grip that was gripping my right wrist so that I can, have some control. But I didn't. I stayed close, and she was able to slip that knee right in for a full guard. We're a little on the edge, so we're told to reset, get put in a little closer to the middle. All right, so now I got to break her guard. But I'm being a little bitch, and I'm not doing anything that we learned. I'm just trying to push her hips away from my hips, and apparently that's all I'm doing. I think that's the only way to break a guard, apparently. I don't know what I'm doing. I know it's because I don't want to stand up and I don't want to get swept. But I got to do something, right? I have my arms in too narrow, so she's able to kind of jumps into a triangle. I'm able to keep a hand in, keep her from completely closing it. I'm supposed to apply pressure, while I'm escaping to control her hips. She eventually gets into some omoplata-like position. And I'm using this to hold on to her leg and try and keep her. Now I'm trying to control her hips with my shoulder a little bit, and I'm wondering whether to take out my arm. I should have focused on her left leg, and I think I should have hugged her left leg with my left arm and then bring that arm out and grab behind her head and get into a side control position. But I didn't do that. I was kind of confused about where I even was. I had adrenaline. I was happy that I was out of the triangle, and I knew that I could have gotten myself in a better position if I knew what the fuck I was doing. In the few last seconds, she sweeps me and gets the win. I don't feel too defeated. I mean, I'm defeated. She defeated me. But I feel good. I'm ready for the next one. Second match. I knew this girl was a guard puller because she immediately went into guard in all of her matches, I'm pretty sure. What I was not prepared for, though, was for her to be wearing high waters. I should have had my grips closer to her ankles, but my grips were closer to her knees. You know, maybe it's just my excuse to say I still suck at passing guard. She quickly goes for an armbar. I'm able to defend, but again, I'm kind of late in my reactions. I lose my balance and I get swept again. And then I tunnel vision. I only want the spider lasso. And why? I don't know. I don't know why. I knew other sweeps. I know that there's other sweeps, but I tunnel visioned. That's all I wanted. So that's all I tried to go for. So I know I don't want her to pass. And I want the stupid spider lasso. There are so many options for me, but I am a creature of habit. And I need to develop better habits.
And he said, this ain't it.
Eventually, she gets annoyed of my shenanigans and passes my guard. All slick too, because she did it and I was like, oh fuck, she just passed my guard. And I decide to give her my back because, you know, why not? She's, you know, she wants points. Here you go. Here are all the points. My goal is to try and pull her back onto the mat, which it has worked. Okay, it has worked a few times. It has. But I don't have my hips up high enough. I have my hips too low. So she's able to climb back onto my back. And again, I'm tunnel visioning, and I only want to do this one escape. There are other back escapes that I could have tried, that I have tried in the gym, but I'm just working on this one. I'm just gonna try and get her damn back on the mat, and I'm not doing it the right way. And eventually, she spins me into an armbar. I'm able to defend, but again, I'm delayed in my reactions. I'm low enough for her to just climb right back onto my back again. Luckily, she doesn't secure her hooks, so she doesn't get any more back take points. And the round is over. And I'm happy. Look at that smile on my face. This is what it's all about. Having fun while losing. And I am so happy for her and not at all jealous.
I'm not mad. I swear to God, I'm not mad.
All right, so that's it. That's what happened. Am I happy about how it went? Obviously not. I want to win. Everybody wants to win. Try not to cry. But you know what? My coach probably doesn't want you to know this. He told me he lost his first 10 matches, okay? So technically, I got like another 7 matches I can lose. And I really look up to my coach. You know, he's a black belt, and my main coach gave him his black belt, which to me is very important because I idolize these guys. And you know, I know they're just normal dudes, you know, but I really love their craft. Because to me, Jiu-Jitsu is an art. I want to be an artist just like them. So yeah, thanks for coming. I appreciate you listening to my unprepared competition story. I promise that the next one is going to be so much more prepared within the next 2 months. I'm just waiting on a little clavicle injury to feel 100%. And then I'll be there. I'm going to whoop these little girls' behinds. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm going to try. I'm going to try really hard to whip their butts. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next training session.
Remember this, girls. None of you can be first, but all of you can be next.